relax and let tonight's peaceful tale carry you to sleep. Moth and Violet Under the Moonlight. This story is about a boy named Moth and a magical goldfish named Violet, who embark on an unforgettable moonlit adventure. Moth was a curious boy, with a heart full of wonder. Every night, he would look out of his bedroom window, enchanted by the silvery glow of the moon. One night, he saw something unusual, a tiny golden fish. The fish introduced herself as Violet, a magical goldfish who could only be seen when the moon was at its brightest. Moth and Violet became instant friends, sharing their stories and dreams. Violet had lived 1,000 adventures, from swimming through the great coral reefs to dancing in the rain with mermaids. And Moth would listen with wide-eyed fascination, for every tale was more incredible than the last. One evening, Moth told Violet his greatest wish: to visit the moon and see the earth from above. Violet's eyes sparkled with excitement as she told him it was possible. "Follow me," she said, and together they flew up into the night sky. With a sprinkle of magic and a gentle flap of her fins, Violet guided Moth through the sea of stars. They reached the moon, and Moth's heart beat fast with excitement as he gazed upon the earth below, all colorful marbles swirling with blues, greens, and whites. They spent hours on the moon, dancing and playing under the serene lunar landscape. Moth had never felt such pure joy. When they returned home, Moth thanked Violet for granting his wish. Violet smiled and said, "As long as the moon shines, our friendship will never fade." From that night on, every time Moth looked up at the moon, he remembered his magical adventure and his dear friend Violet. It was a memory that warmed his heart, especially under the gentle glow of the moonlight. Now, let's dive into another heartwarming tale. Nymphea and Euphorbia's Delightful Adventure. This story is about a girl named Nymphea and a whale named Euphorbia, who share a delightful adventure in the ocean, strengthening their special bond. In a quaint little coastal town where the sea sparkled like stars had fallen into its depths, there lived a young girl named Nymphea. Nymphea loved the ocean more than anything else, and she spent hours each day on the beach, collecting shells and listening to the whispers of the waves. One sun-soaked afternoon, as Nymphea strolled along the shore, she spotted a magnificent shape gliding gracefully through the water. It was a colossal whale with a magnificent azure sheen, and its eyes gleamed with an ancient wisdom. This was Euphorbia, the beloved guardian of the sea. Nymphea and Euphorbia met where the waves kissed the sand, and from that day on, they formed a bond of unspoken understanding. Nymphea would share her secrets with Euphorbia, and in turn, Euphorbia would sing her songs of the deep. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky with hues of orange and pink, Euphorbia nudged closer to Nymphea. "Let's go on an adventure," Euphorbia's eyes seemed to say. With a heart brimming with excitement, Nymphea agreed. She climbed aboard Euphorbia's broad back, and they set up into the vast expanse of the ocean. As they journeyed further from the shore, Nymphea felt exhilarated by the rush of the wind and the rhythmic rise and fall of Euphorbia's movements. They ventured to hidden grottos brimming with brightly colored corals, and Nymphea marveled at the schools of shimmering fish that danced in intricate patterns. They explored shipwrecks that whispered stories of long-lost voyages, and Nymphea listened in awe as Euphorbia recounted the legends of the sea. The night darkened, and the sky glittered with endless stars. They found a serene cove where bioluminescent plankton lit the waters with their ethereal glow. Nymphea and Euphorbia floated beneath the starlit canopy, sharing a moment of pure delight, completely insensate with the world around them. As dawn approached, they returned to the shore. Nymphaea knew that this adventure would always hold a special place in her heart. She bid farewell to Euphorbia, promising to meet again for more adventures. As she watched Euphorbia disappear beneath the waves, Nymphaea felt a profound sense of joy and gratitude for the delightful adventure they had shared. Every day, as she walked along the beach, she would look out to the horizon, knowing her friend was out there, guarding the sea and ready to share new stories. The bond between Nymphaea and Euphorbia remained unbroken, a testament to the beauty and wonder of their shared delight. Join me as we turn the page to the next story. Snowdrop and Zinnia, a tale of resilience. This story is about a girl named Snowdrop and a talking spider named Zinnia, exploring the themes of resilience through their friendship and the act of web weaving. On the edge of a serene forest, bathed in golden moonlight, lived a young girl named Snowdrop. Her hair was as white as the first snow of winter, and her eyes sparkled with curiosity. Every night, she would sit on her porch, listening to the whispers of the wind and the songs of the crickets. One evening, as Snowdrop hummed a soft lullaby, she noticed a delicate spider weaving an intricate web on the eaves of her house. The spider, with legs as slender as threads of silk, moved gracefully, creating a mesmerizing pattern. "Hello there," Snowdrop whispered, not wanting to startle her new friend. The spider paused and seemed to nod in acknowledgement. "My name is Zinnia," the spider said softly. Snowdrop's eyes widened in surprise. She had never heard a spider speak before. "I'm Snowdrop," she replied. Zinnia's voice was warm and melodic as she explained her art of weaving webs, which she had learned from generations before her. "Each web tells a story," Zinnia said. "It's about resilience, the fight for the strength to rebuild time and time again." Intrigued, Snowdrop spent the following evenings watching Zinnia work. She marveled at how, despite the wind tearing through her curious bird ruining the web, Zinnia would start over, each time with the same care and precision. Snowdrop wanted to understand what drove Zinnia. "Why do you keep at it?" she asked one night. "Because," Zinnia began, "every thread is woven with hope, and every pattern is a testament to perseverance." Her words stayed with Snowdrop. One day, a fierce storm swept through the forest. Trees swayed wildly, and the sky roared with thunder. Snowdrop worried for her friend. When the storm passed, she rushed outside to find Zinnia as a hut destroyed. Who emerged from a sheltered corner, wet but unharmed. Together, they surveyed the damage. Snowdrop felt a pang of sadness. "I'm so sorry," she said. But Zinnia only smiled. "Don't be," she replied. "This is just another chance to create something beautiful." Inspired by Zinnia's unwavering spirit, Snowdrop offered to help. Under Zinnia's guidance, Snowdrop learned to weave, her fingers mirroring the delicate, deliberate movements of the spider. As they worked side by side, a bond grew between them, each thread of the new web reinforcing their friendship. The new web shimmered under the moonlight, more radiant than before. If Snowdrop realized that resilience wasn't just about enduring hardships. It was about finding beauty in the act of starting anew. That night, as Snowdrop drifted off to sleep, she felt a deep sense of contentment. She had discovered that, much like Zinnia's webs, she too could weave her own patterns of strength and hope, no matter the challenges ahead. Let's wander into the next comforting tale. Courage and Tulip, a tale of miracles. This story is about Bresh and Tulip discovering everyday miracles through their explorations. Once upon a time, in a little village nestled between rolling hills and vibrant meadows, there lived a kind-hearted man named Bresh. Borage was known for his gentle nature and his immense love for the natural world. Even the tiniest wildflowers seemed to sing when he walked by, and animals would flock to his side as if he were one of them. In this village, there was also a little explorer named Tulip. Tulip was small and curious, always wondering about the magic that might be hidden in the ordinary. One warm summer evening, as the sun painted the sky with hues of orange and pink, Tulip approached Borage with a question that had been troubling her mind. "Borage, do miracles really happen?" she asked, her eyes wide with wonder. Borage smiled, his face lighting up like the first bloom of spring. "Yes, Tulip," he said softly, "miracles happen every day. We just need to be open to see them." Intrigued, Tulip decided to stay with Borage for a while, hoping to witness a miracle herself. Borage showed her the beauty of the world, from the intricate patterns on a butterfly's wings to the gentle rustling of leaves that told stories of the wind. One day, as they were walking through a particularly lush part of the forest, they came upon an ancient tree that seemed to shimmer in the dappled sunlight. Borage knelt down and gently placed his hand on the tree's gnarled bark. "This tree is special," he whispered. "It holds the wisdom of ages and the secrets of countless miracles." Tulip gazed at the tree in awe, feeling a strange warmth spread through her. Just then, a beam of sunlight broke through the canopy, illuminating a small, glimmering object nestled among the roots. It was a tiny, crystalline flower, unlike anything Tulip had ever seen. "Is this a miracle?" she asked, her voice trembling with excitement. Borage nodded. "Indeed it is, Tulip. This flower blooms only once in 100 years, and it chooses to appear before those whose hearts are pure and full of wonder." Tulip carefully picked the fragile flower, cradling it in her hands as if it were the most precious treasure. From that day, Tulip believed in miracles with all her heart. She learned that miracles didn't always come with grand fanfare, but often whispered through the quiet moments and the beauty of everyday life. And so, Borage and Tulip continued their explorations, finding joy and wonder in the miracles that surrounded them. They understood that the world was full of wonders waiting to be discovered, and all it took was a little faith and a heart open to the possibilities. Sleep deeply and peacefully. Good night.